When my tsunami divorce happened, I told myself that the conditions, the details were so unusual that nobody else was in the same boat or had been in the same boat that I was in. I felt so completely alone. And it didn't help that as I met with attorneys and police, that they acted shocked about my story because that just confirmed my suspicions. After a few weeks, as some of the initial shock started to fade, I reached out looking for anything, anyone that could relate. And one of the first places that I stumbled upon was an online discussion board. It was started by Vicki Stark, the author of Runaway Husbands, and she created it in preparation for her book. So this was before the book had come out. And I'll never forget that first night that I landed on those stories. And I read one after another of people, women in this case, who had experienced similar, who had been completely blindsided. And I was horrified at their stories, but I also was comforted, not by what they had been through. I still wish that nobody had ever experienced anything like this. But I felt some comfort in knowing that I wasn't alone, that other people were experiencing and had experienced something similar. And that's often the case, isn't it? We feel so alone when something happens to us. And the first time that we hear those whispered words from somebody else, yeah, me too. I've been there. I understand. It's so comforting just knowing that there's somebody there with us by our sides. When done the right way, Me Too doesn't try to compete for the biggest pain trophy. It doesn't try to say, I understand exactly what you've been through. It doesn't pretend that all of our paths and experiences are the same. When done well, what Me Too does is this. It offers a safe place. It offers compassion and non-judgment. It's somebody that can listen to you, that you know relates to what you're going through. And ultimately, can also offer hope. Because when you learn that there's other people that have been through something similar and have made it through, it gives you hope that maybe you can too.